I've been to probably 200 kirtans in this space, so I've seen a lot. I don't remember most of it, right? But my eyes were closed for a lot of it. But ultimately, I understand people come together for different reasons, right? Mantras maybe make them feel good. Maybe they're trying to meet someone. Maybe they want to make friends. Maybe they want to socialize. Maybe they like music. Okay, these are all perfectly valid reasons to come. But really, the deepest reason is we're getting past our thinking mind. Well, we'll wait to drink it. We'll do a little consecration. We'll sing a little cacao song. So we're getting past our thinking mind, and we're doing what we talked about in the morning yoga class. We're finding that single point of concentration and awareness. So the story of Gandhi was an utter failure. He was such a failure in law school that they sent him to England. He was such a failure in England that his family was so embarrassed by Gandhi. They sent him to South Africa, and he was known as the barless barrister, meaning he was a public defender with no cases. And he was known for once running out of the courtroom in just a panic and a fear and anxiety. So the young Gandhi was an absolute mess. Welcome, Saul. An absolute wreck. And then he got very interested in the Bhagavad Gita. And from the Bhagavad Gita, he got very interested in one of the practices of the Bhagavad Gita. And he adopted the mantra Ram. And he would chant it with a mala over and over again. And chanting Ram was Gandhi's primary practice. And when you think about what Gandhi did, he had a single pointed awareness that was so powerful, he was able to change the fate of a nation. And it comes back to his fundamental practice of devotion, chanting his name for God, Ram. And after he was shot and killed at the age of, I think, 70, the last words on his lip were Ram, 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 Ram. So it's interesting, some of us, we say, well, I didn't really understand what these words were. The teacher didn't really give any explanation. This is very common around mantra practice. They're like, just tune in. But we are going to read some words, and then we're going to reflect on them, and then we're going to do some experiments with sound to see if there's something special about these ancient mantras, or if other consonants will, like we're going to chant Om Soham versus Coca-Cola, and then we're going to check in our inner state. So it's an experiment that you will determine the truth of. What is mantra? So this is a very interesting book. I was in Kasar Devi, India, which is this very interesting place in India that not many people go to. But Cat Stevens has been there, Bob Dylan went there. It's attracted some very interesting musicians. Kasar Devi. It's one of these places where something about solar cosmic radiation. There's only two other places, Machu Picchu and Stonehenge, I think, that have a similar. Anyways, I forget all this. I knew it then. What is mantra? A mantra is a combination of sacred syllables that forms a nucleus of spiritual energy. Oh, I guess let's not do that. All right. So first, we're going to interrupt this message about a mantra to sing the cacao blessing song. So cacao is sort of the Mayan mantra in a way. They saw this as a very heart-opening thing, and the bhakti path is the path of the heart within the yogic tradition, and mantra is one of the primary practices of the bhakti path. So this is why cacao and kirtan, they took thousands of years to meet, but when they finally did, it was like a match in heaven. So many of you might know the cacao blessing song. This is Holy Wow.
Yeah.
So we sang this to the cacao. We asked the cacao farm when I was there in Chuchitepeques if they had any cacao songs, and they're like, no, but some white people came and taught us some not so long ago. So, but we have to make these things our own. It's not. We don't just mimic these cacao ceremonies like gringos do. The Mayans were never doing things like this, bringing cups of cacao to their heart and sealing intentions in it. But they were doing profoundly deep practices with it. When people were born, they put a cacao bean on the umbilical cord. When people died, a cacao bean on the eyes. So it's nice that we're not trying to like mimic what the Mayans did, but Westerners have found a way to really incorporate this in an authentic way with their own life and practice. So I know some of you know it. If you don't, you can just kind of fake it until you make it. So bringing the cacao to our heart and giving it our intentions for how we want to have the next 40 minutes of conversation about mantra. Feeling space to seal in any intentions you would like to put into this day, this session, this cup, this life, holding it. And we'll chant 3 times. Cacasita la medicina, cacasita la di di di. Cacasita la medicina, cacasita la di di di. Cura, cura, quel besito, cura, cura, la di di di. Limpia, limpia, espiritito, limpia, limpia, la di di di. Cacasita la medicina, cacasita la di di di. Cacasita la medicina, cacasita la di di di. Cura, cura, quel besito, cura, cura, la di di di. Limpia, limpia, espiritito, limpia, limpia, la di di di. Cacasita la medicina, cacasita la di di di. Cacasita la medicina, cacasita la di di di. Cura, cura, quel besito, cura, cura, la di di di. Limpia, limpia, espiritito, limpia, limpia, la di di